And welcome back to another episode of the WRK podcast, where we ask the questions, but at the end of the day, who really knows? As always, I'm your host, AJ, here with my good friends Dylan and Michael.
What?
Ahoy. Yeah, so a little later start for those live viewers than normal, but hey, it happens, okay? We were joshing around the studio.
We're on our own time.
Yeah, we were doing some shenanigans,
Let's be honest, that was breaking stuff.
Yeah, okay, well, I wasn't going to call you out, but yeah. So, before we start the show, follow us on Twitter at WRKPod, on Instagram at WRKPodcast, and hit up the Patreon page. Be a patron. You can see some cool stuff there. We're lining up a photographer to do a sexy calendar shoot, so you guys will be able to either download it for free if you're a patron from there, or buy it on our website, which is WRKpodcast.com. Haven't ironed out all the details, but there will be a semi-nude calendar of the boys coming out. And
we can't do it till we get out. We need to get like a line of outfits though.
See, I need to get we need to do this during the summer so I can get like tan and stuff.
Oh well, we're gonna be starting this month if I get the photographer lined up.
Okay, we can do that.
We can do December and January this month, and then February next month, and just.
You're not giving me time to get a beach bod, dude.
No, I'm not giving myself time to either, so it's fair.
All right.
So. All right. Details on the sexy calendar, not ironed out, but it's going to be happening. But yeah, outside of that, catch Dylan on twitch.tv/Dylan's Garden.
When I iron it all out, but yes, be watching.
And you can catch me on twitch.tv/Pastor L. And yeah, anything else, boys? Any other...
As always, follow us home.
Yeah,
I don't want to leave that one out. For any of you stalkers out there that really want to get to know us personally.
As long as you're not employed by the Clintons, feel free to follow us on.
As long as you don't work for the government.
So yeah, we'll jump into this episode after the groovy beat. All right, boys.
Back again.
Back again.
Just when you didn't think we'd be back. Bam! We're back. Wow.
Oh my God, they did it again. So the inauguration's on Wednesday. It's also my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad.
Yep. Happy birthday, Jim.
And it was weird you guys said that at the exact same time.
We had to think about it.
Not planned. But yeah, I'm very excited to watch Joe Biden do a long speech. I'm very, very excited about it.
Do they have I've never paid enough attention to what they're reading up there. Do they have anything to read off of? Are they going off? Do they have a big old?
Oh, there's a prompter. There has to be.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's his bread and butter is just reading something.
You don't think he's got note cards up there?
No, it's a prompter.
Okay.
They're always standing in front of a clear glass, Hunger Games style fucking tablet.
Damn.
Yeah, it's.
Do you think they're gonna have? Him behind a fucking
a bulletproof
fucking glass
or something?
100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind that they're not. Do they literally? They're not allowing people to fly to DC with checked weapons this week because of what happened last week,
which is illegal.
Not really. I mean, it's just the private company making
It's not illegal. It's not illegal to have guns in in Washington,
no,
D.C.
but places like Delta and Southwest Airlines are saying you can't check a gun.
Right. Did you hear about that one guy that he was walking around or whatever, downtown DC or whatever, and he was like a private like security guard or whatever, and he got arrested because he had a gun on him within like 10 blocks of the Capitol or some stupid shit like that.
Dang. I mean,
Was
I'm
that
sure
during the protest or?
No, it was after. It was like
I don't know. I did not hear about that.
I'm sure they ironed out the details on that one and been like, okay, you make sense.
he did like, I mean, he's out now, so probably.
Right.
Beautiful thing about living in America, you can always fight the charges.
Does this feel so? I'm not to try and be like grim and stuff, but bringing up that topic about someone possibly trying to shoot the president. I don't know if with Trump becoming president would have been the more likely one, or if right now that Biden's becoming president, if it would be it feels like with Biden, it feels like if there was a reason for some fucking crazy in love with this person to kill someone, I feel like this is where we would see it. Not saying it's gonna, just saying it feels like it would. I don't know, Like, when's the last time that we've had a moment in history where we think someone would have gotten shot in public?
Like every time.
Yeah. I
The
really
presidents
thought,
in public, I
yeah,
think.
really.
The last
few
3 presidents, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, with
Maybe
with,
not Bush.
but
I
with
don't
like
think-
the
I think
Trump
Bush was-
supporters, this one doesn't feel
retard,
worse. Like this one doesn't feel magnified. Like the feeling, because it's Trump supporters, like gun people.
I think it's about the same
think-
likelihood as Trump.
I think something might go off, and it may be Trump supporters, and it may be, somebody from the other side.
Agents of
could
chaos.
be
Agents of
yeah,
chaos.
could be
yeah.
Biden's guys setting off a fucking bomb or something.
Just to make it look like Republicans are fucking, crazy. I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
That's possible, yeah. No, as far as that goes, I think it's just as likely as it was 4 years ago.
Yeah, definitely. I really
mean,
thought
true.
something crazy was going to go on during Donald Trump's.
I did too, but something about the people that have love for Donald Trump just feels amplified over what people, besides people who loved Obama, they.
Well, we were
Yeah,
talking about this in Discord. I think Yumi and Austin, maybe Keegan, were talking about it earlier in Discord. Just like the people that were, it's the polar opposite of what happened 4 years ago when Trump took office, is the people screaming "Not my president" in the streets. It's just the same people, but on the other side.
Right.
Like, yeah, they're probably a little bit more extreme than the Karens and the blue-haired fembots, but
Are they more extreme because they have weapons?
Well, so
Or are they more extreme with their ideals?
No, not with their ideals. I mean, just people agree a lot more than they think they do when they're talking about shit, like political shit, and they're just mad at each other because they wear red or blue.
Right.
Like, but with them being armed, I think it escalates it more than a bunch of, I don't know, Karens screaming in the street.
That's what I feel like I was saying.
Marching in the street with weapons raises, like, it escalates it more than just a group of people screaming in the street, "Not my president."
So, yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because what happens when somebody in one of them turds in the National Guard, or the nasty girls? What happens when the nasty girls, gets a little trigger itch, start shooting? I have noticed in all the videos though that they have not given them magazines. So there's that.
What, they just are walking around with empty guns?
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about that, but they do that. It's I would say it's very hard, to be given the orders to fire back, especially.
Well,
on
like
citizens.
a gun can do a lot of damage, but people in protests or anything seeing a gun can quarrel the situation very quickly.
And what happens when someone runs up and they overtake you and steal your gun? Guess what, bitch? There's no bullets in it, pussy.
Yeah.
Until they beat you with the gun.
That plus, what happens when you go back to fucking camp with that gun and, oh shit, somebody's got some fucking stand mags. There's a fucking, shit.
Elliot's saying with the whole Capitol storming and shit, if we talked about the Christopher Stanton, do you guys know about that name? Does that ring a bell? No idea. Spav, hit us up with what you got on that while we keep talking.
Not 100% sure.
Inform. But
I stopped paying attention to that story very quickly because it was just like, it's people like when you look at people's reactions of getting arrested for doing that, and it's like, dude, these guys are LARPers. Like, like when the fucking main photo of the Capitol storming is a guy in a bear skin or a wolf skin, whatever fucking pelt he was wearing.
Yeah,
that's just some LARPing right there.
What we were talking about though with the
so this Chris Stanton guy, if this is the right guy, so 53-year-old accused Capitol rioter in the Atlanta area was found dead in his home. His death is being listed as under investigation right now.
Oh,
it'll probably be suicide with 2 bullets in the back.
Yeah,
of the head.
Probably.
Fucking a broken neck.
We know how this
died
goes.
died of COVID with a broken neck and 3 broken ribs.
What was that fucking the Arizona representative that died like 2 years ago? We talked about her in passing. It's like Lawrence something.
I think I remember talking about
when
that.
She was working on an anti-human trafficking bill and just fucking was found butchered in a blanket behind her rose bushes.
Yep. Yeah, I remember talking about
2 days after, like, it took him 2 days to find her fucking chopped up body in her bushes.
The amount of people like that are killed in weird ways with weird circumstances when they were trying to fight children's sex,
like anything,
but I feel like it's we see more, I guess maybe because we were paying attention to the child sex trafficking, but it's like, I mean, shit, people need to just maybe think it could be the government. Why can't we just, why do you have to dismiss it that your government can't go and kill whoever they want? That sounds really stupid to think that way.
Can I ask a question? Who is the dude? I know I ask this question every time. The dude that was one of the leaders of BLM that was white, or that was blackface.
Sean King.
Sean King. Why was he never arrested for anything?
I don't know. I guess
he was inciting a lot of stuff.
He's probably playing both sides. I don't know.
He probably was. He's probably just an agent of chaos.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, that guy is just fucking Flow Rida on crack. Like,
sounds like a weird guy.
Well, just like he looks like Flow Rida. If Flow Rida was like, yeah, we can bump up this tanning and people will think I'm not Cuban anymore.
But yeah, no, we were talking about earlier and shit, like, when you guys were talking about the people, like having more guns, you guys were talking about like the Trump supporters, right? Like, that's what you were meaning?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I was thinking about, like, because the Trump supporters are more, you see them out there with their decked out guns and their armor and their fucking, like, everything. It's just like, I'm not saying those people specifically are gonna be the ones, but it just gives you that weird feeling that, it
just escalates any possible situation.
How many, like, you're not looking for the whole group, you're looking for the one unstable person that's just unstable.
Yeah, and there's gonna be bad actors in every group,
right?
Which is that's what I'm more worried about. I'm excited. I'm excited about the long speech Biden's about to give.
And then a bullet cracks the glass and he just goes, what? What was that?
I just want to see if he has any gaffes. Like, that's what I'm excited about.
I don't think anything's going to go down.
Dude, I don't either. I think it's going to be very calm.
Yeah.
But
I think the 31st is when people are saying things are going to go down.
The 31st?
That's just what I've heard.
Wait, what date is,
Inauguration's on the 20th.
Okay.
But at that time, when is Joe Biden has discussed with the media that there's a lot of things he's going to be affirmative actioning or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, he's basically going to erase all of the affirmative actions that Trump did.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's going to make some of his own,
Yeah, I heard one of them is the $15 minimum wage.
I don't really care about that.
I am very in support of it because everything is going to go up in price, which
I don't think there should be any minimum wage. I think you should get paid for what job you should be getting paid for.
I agree, kind of, but
at the level that how much more
expensive
$15
in fucking California still ain't shit.
No, right. But
so why shouldn't California minimum wage be like $20? And why should Iowa minimum wage not be X
well,
amount of dollars?
in major cities, the minimum wage is higher than.
Exactly. So why does it matter? Why should there be a federal minimum wage? I don't think there should be any minimum wage.
I agree in a way, but
You do the job that you think is worth what X money.
But I think
If you have a minimum wage, then motherfuckers could be like, oh well, these guys are starting out, so we're gonna start them out at 15.
But then they don't have to. If they do a good job and do what they're supposed to, then the employer could just be like, no, I'm going to pay you 2 Dr. Peppers and $4 an hour.
But what I'm saying though is, if there's not a minimum wage, then it'll be what the job is worth. Instead of these guys are worth $15 an hour because they don't know anything yet.
I understand what you're
saying. Half the amount of work that these other guys are. You know?
I know what you're saying, and I agree and disagree. The reason I support the minimum wage, so everything is going to go up in price. Like milk's going to be fucking $5 a gallon, gas is going to be $5 a gallon. The only thing that doesn't go up is living cost when minimum wage increase. Is your mortgage gonna the agreement that you bought a house?
No, but not for me because I bought a house. It could be for landlords, could be up in their shit then.
But there's no reason for them to do that, and
other than they know that people have money now.
But here's my thought on it.
People are greedy.
Do we think it protects some of the, like, I mean, yeah, it's...
But you don't have to get into a contractual agreement with a greedy person. Like,
I'm
a homeowner.
I understand
and
that.
So, like, and just quit my job, and the idea of the minimum wage getting raised is, like, it's the cost of living isn't going to go up. It's just the cost of everything else will.
How you were to say that the cost of living won't go up though? I don't understand that.
I mean, it maybe
because my mortgage payment is already agreed upon.
Not to you.
But like a person who rents a house, in my mind, if the minimum wage gets almost doubled, a person who's renting out a house isn't going to double the rent cost.
They're going to fucking make it quite more
expensive.
expensive.
They would not have people living in
They would make it way more expensive.
And I feel like with the minimum wage, like I'm no scientist behind this, but I feel like you still, like, there's how many citizens in this country that, you know, that maybe some of them, a lot of them aren't great workers either, but, like, you know, I still feel like you gotta, like, $7.25 in the way things are costing now. Like, I mean, I feel like they're not protected with $15 minimum wage. Yeah, it might get raised up a little bit, but I would imagine it would help.
But why would it not be worth? Why would you not want to do it worth what the job is worth?
Well, because a job, I don't think it's going to pay you what
a job is worth.
A job gets to choose.
Whoever's willing to fucking work that job. So if you need X amount of money, then why would you pick that job?
I mean, there's a lot of citizens. But I mean, in high-populated areas, how do you get jobs in high-populated areas? You know, like those big cities.
Dude, I could go on Indeed right now, and I bet you in any area you ask me, I bet you I could find a job easily as fuck.
But then then we don't have people working the minimum wage jobs. Like, I want people to be in the minimum wage job positions.
Minimum wage job? If the job is worth more than minimum wage.
And it should be in the perfect world.
This job is worth more than minimum wage.
But the employers aren't going to pay more than, like, if they don't have to pay them.
Exactly. So why are we making a minimum wage if that's what employers are going to make people?
That's why I said I agreed and disagreed, because
it makes sense, but employers aren't going to.
It's a system that
people.
We're so into it that we can't get off of the minimum wage system.
I can see that, but I don't know. I think that is, I don't know.
What system are you gonna put in where it's not work your way up from minimum wage? Or like, dude, like I was working in a kitchen at my last job, and I was making more money than I did building $400,000 houses.
Because you were getting ripped off by the dude you were getting paid that was making $400,000 houses is what happened.
Right.
Why would you work that job when you can go over here when it pays better? So that's what I'm saying. You know, if you can go somewhere else, why would you work at this job that's going to pay you shit?
But that's assuming the majority of jobs.
What you're also saying is that a job is worth X or a job is worth Y. But
exactly.
Who's there to mediate what the job is worth?
Right.
I don't know. Why is your boss making dollars when you're making pennies?
In the perfect world, I feel like, yeah, that would make sense. But, like, it's just, I don't think that, like if there was a, like you said, if there was like someone there to mediate and actually say like this is how you're going to decide how to pay the people for the job that they're doing for you. This is what they're worth, and this is what
they're called unions, but they're not every state is a union. Like Iowa's not a free to work, or Iowa is a free to work state. Which means that unionizing isn't around here.
No, unionizing is around here. A right to work state means that if somebody in a union is getting paid X amount of money, then you in that state should be getting the same exact amount of money.
Okay, I just had it backwards then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah.
So you're saying if you're not in a union, then why wouldn't you get in a union?
But unions are also super fucking corrupt.
I do not know much about unions living in Iowa, so.
Yeah, me either. But I know that the unions are super corrupt.
If you're the head of a union, it's easy to get bought off by the fucking people that are fucking, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what you notice in sorry, Dylan.
No, you're fine.
That's what you notice in a lot of like businesses right now. Like it'll be like, it's like what I think it should be is the workers versus the top. But you get like people that are like, oh, I just got a position above you, now I'm your fucking boss kind of thing, you know? And yes, to a point, but...
I have an example of how corrupt unions are. So the reason the UFC couldn't operate in Madison Square Garden for the first, 8 years of them being a company was because the chefs' unions in Las Vegas were mad at Dana White because he was only holding his events in, around casinos that weren't using the chef union in Nevada. And so they use their power to make prize fighting illegal in New York.
Yeah, lobbyism should be dead.
That's how fucking corrupt unions can be.
Lobbyism should be dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the full fucking science behind it all, but I don't know.
Somebody posted it.
Oh, yeah. What is the minimum wage where you guys are? SWYW podcast. Cool. Thanks for popping in. Minimum wage, what? $7.25 here?
$7.25, yeah.
$7.25 right now.
And it just, like, I get, it totally, I get that. But I just don't, I feel like the minimum wage, it's important, but not, like, I get what you mean when you say your job, like, you should be getting paid for what you're worth working, but it's just, I just see companies just totally fucking not giving a fuck, and they'd get. I feel like they'd get away with it.
Well, the thing about raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour, like, do you think Walmart's gonna pay a high school kid to bag groceries $15 an hour? Like, it's gonna be all self checkout shit. Like, it's gonna be a completely different.
Where SWYW, first of all, can you tell us what the name of, like, the full, what's the SWYW, and also where are you guys from, and what is your minimum wage? Be kind of cool to know.
Yeah, well, where I lived in New York was, if you were working 40 hours a week, you were getting $11.25 starting.
Damn, in New York?
Yeah, well, I wasn't in the city, though.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it was still expensive as fuck where I lived, like...
Right. So I went
my rent payment was more than my entire mortgage payment when I lived in New York.
When I went to Minnesota,
I had a bedroom and a fucking refrigerator.
Yeah. When I went to Minnesota, it was like higher cost of living, but like the prices that when you lived up there, I mean, like what I was getting paid was quite a bit higher. So I couldn't imagine going to someplace and getting paid the same. And
yeah, no, I literally left here and was making the same amount of money in Iowa. I was making the same amount of money in New York as I was in Iowa. I was like, God damn, dude. I can't believe I made it through a year. Like, that shit was fucked. And I was getting paid under the table on salary for, 8 months. And I was working 72 hours a week for, $500 a week. And I was just getting pulled out my ass. Like,
oh, dude, they were taking advantage of you.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And it was just one of those things where it was like, oh, if you're not gonna do it, then who is? You're the sous chef. You're the manager. I'm like, yeah, I get that I'm in that position, but why the fuck do I have to work from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. Some like
Right.
Saturdays and Sundays it was like 9 p.m.
Fuck
I'd be
that.
there from 6, maybe even earlier. I don't remember exactly what time I came in, but it, like I unlocked the doors and I locked the doors when I left, and I was like, "This is not right." For like I did the math one day and texted one of the guys that worked for me, I guess. I was like, "Dude, I made $7 an hour this week. Like, what the fuck?"
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Time for
Make
another
more
beer.
money in Iowa.
So they say, for anyone listening too, Say What You Want is the name, and they're at 1450 in CT, Connecticut.
Yeah.
I could not think of that. I was
What
like,
up, brother?
fuck, everything was going blank.
The only way to make it is that
Oh yeah, we've been doing this for 2 years now, 2.5, something like that.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
2 years officially.
Damn.
The first half year was kind of us fucking
yeah, we
around.
were fucking around.
But yeah, dude, it's fucking insane.
It's fun.
Just the minimum wage, just the gap, like that's where it's like the gap from state to state. Like the federal, I'm pretty sure we're like in the bottom tier of.
Northeastern Iowa is the second lowest paid place in America.
Really?
Other than, I think it's Arkansas.
I thought you were gonna say Wisconsin.
No.
I was gonna
Arkansas.
be like, and then you cross the border into Wisconsin, they're fucked.
No, they make good money up there, dude. I used to go up there for vacations a lot. Them motherfuckers make bank.
Dude, Wisconsin's great. I love Wisconsin.
Yeah, I do too, and it's a good place.
Where's the soundbite of I love Wisconsin? This is why we need fucking Al here.
God damn it,
Yeah.
Al.
Sticks, come on, bitch.
Right.
Like,
Come on, Toaster.
Yeah,
I can't wait till he has Mondays off again.
that's insane that it's you guys podcast for living now. No, we are not podcast for living, but this is a
hobby.
someday. But yeah,
Someday,
it's been a
man.
hobby, and we're just
Someday, if you want a sexy calendar, we're your guys.
yeah. Sexy calendar is coming soon as a hobby. It's not a business decision. Sexy calendar is for a hobby. And hopefully that's what makes us big, really.
Yeah.
Like people are
I
gonna
can
know
see
us.
it.
People are gonna know us for our
I'm
calendar,
pretty
not our
small,
podcast.
so-
Yeah, I'm gonna stuff.
Well, our
I'm gonna
dicks
put.
are gonna be covered.
I'm gonna put
in every
socks.
photo.
I'm gonna shove
Dude, the
socks in a
dude,
Speedo.
The Valentine's Day one is gonna be us laying in the snow in my backyard with teddy bears around us and the little chocolate boxes over our junk.
Yep. And then we eat.
Did I
pictures
tell
of
you
us
what
eating the chocolate off of each.
So Weber, our poker friend, like he's going to photography classes at.
Is he gonna be our photographer?
Yeah, and he has like a really
Hell
nice
yeah.
camera and shit. And I'm just like, dude, like I texted him the other day. I was like, how do you feel about taking tasteful nudes of me, Dylan, and Michael? And he was like, he just sent me back like 6 crying emojis, and I was like, he's down.
I know, we're gonna do this soonage, but I definitely am gonna, for the first time, go hit a tan. I'm gonna hit a tanning bed, Mike. You want to come with me?
Nope.
Dude, I'm gonna
be
go
white
get.
as shit.
I'm gonna go get tan as shit. And be the darkest
You're gonna
motherfucker.
leave fucking orange prints in the snow in my backyard.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be awesome, man. Dude, and then I'm gonna get addicted, and I'm gonna be fucking basic as hell.
I heard it was good for you, like if you're in the winter for vitamin D, like it makes you feel like you had some vitamin D in you,
Maybe I gotta try and
You
get
could
like
also
a-
drink like a glass of whole milk.
or maybe just some D in you. Maybe that's what it was.
or maybe you could look dark and sexy and tasteful, AJ. Jesus,
I guess. I don't know.
it's good for the skin and for the mind.
Okay.
Dude, nothing. Yo, when I'm outside
the soul.
all fucking summer, and man, and I get darker than shit. Oh man, I feel sexy, even with my fat fucking gut and hairy nipples. I just feel a lot better about myself.
When you're tan,
Oh yeah.
I don't ever really get tan. I just get sunburnt and then fucking pasty again.
Yep. I get
It's that French Irish in me.
yeah. But yeah, nope. It's a oh shit, my dudes, Michelle the Great. It's been a minute, dude. Hell yeah.
Michelle, what up,
Michelle,
girl?
what up? Hell
I
yeah.
wish Michael wasn't peeing right now. He'd be ecstatic.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Pretty
Michelle,
sure
if you
Michael's-
haven't
I'm
kept
pretty sure
up,
Michael's her
you're
favorite.
probably, yeah, we're gonna have some tasteful tasteful, almost nude calendar.
Sexy calendars.
Sexy calendars coming soon.
Eluded nudes.
Maybe I don't know how soon, but the shooting process will be coming soon.
It's probably gonna be like a 4-month thing, and then we'll put it out by November or December. I would think, because we just need summer shots, winter shots, and fall shots. And
you're gonna see how skinny we get through the photos because of trying to get jacked up for these tasteful nudes.
I really want
man, it looks like
nudes.
shit in January.
Yeah, God, dude, that was winter body, everyone. Fucking summer body's looking good, dude. Even though I doubt that. I could say I'm going to lose weight and lift as much as I want. It's not going to happen.
It's all about that mentality.
I know. It's too bad disking doesn't get you, like, absolutely jacked and ripped and shredded. Like, why can't smoking weed just get you ripped out of your mind?
Yeah, why can't my right arm just be like fucking like Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and my left arm would just be like, all right, I need to start learning how to throw left-handed.
Man, dude, I'm not left-handed, but man, I sure do give it a good workout every now and then.
Dude, I feel like a good left-hand forearm, if I could get that down, whole 4 at tourists would be my bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, in case you haven't, or you missed some of our talk from the beginning, we're just kind of, switch hands. You got to switch hands. You got to keep them both strong, or else you get weak, you know? Girls notice.
Keep that pimp hand strong, dude. Practice on tree trunks.
When girls
look at... A very wise man told me that
when girls look at your forearms and
homeless.
they see them equal sizes, they know that you're getting laid on the regs. So, like, much more desirable. But or maybe it's the other way around, that if they see that you've got the big forearm, they know they can't compete with yourself. They know that, wow, this guy,
he knows his body inside and out.
Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. I don't even want to try it out, you know. He'll fucking look at me like I'm an idiot.
I'm not versed in that. I'm not a switch hitter. I am ambidextrous, but I'm not a switch hitter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, sometimes it's just
not switch hitter. What the fuck is the word I'm looking for? I'm not giving myself the stranger. You know?
Yeah, dude. It's really hard because sometimes keep your hands in your pockets and wear. Yep, exactly. You know, it sucks when your mouse is at the right side, you know, of your computer. So what do? You have to use your left hand sometimes. It's just it's how it works, you know. People who take the time to, you know, I don't know. You know, that's just me. But I like it, you know. It's like learning something new with your left hand. It's like, wow, I'm like working my brain.
I'm getting smarter. Hell no.
The audio listeners gonna be so lost, but
look,
fucking fake.
Well, that's your right hand. See, look at the form on my left hand. Look at that form. That's good form right there.
You even made the O with your fucking thumb and finger.
I even just fucking give it a little lick. Oh, yes.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Boys are ridiculous.
But yeah, Michelle, and we were talking about, you know, like the title says, we're just talking about what we think's going to happen at Inauguration Week, you know, with Biden being up there and
getting fellatio.
Yeah, I'm
getting that Arameshio.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't have some fucking Asian hooker underneath the podium. If his dick even still works.
Dude,
it's going to be Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, if I was a comedy writer and I had to like shoot SNL, I would have someone dressed up as Biden doing the speech and just have someone dressed up as Monica Lewinsky just like come out like, oh my god, that was rough.
But it would be a little kid instead.
Do we? I mean, that too. It could be like, do we have to pay someone to
I just think
draw
Monica
that?
Lewinsky would be funny.
Do we know any good artists?
Just like two of them for real.
Dang.
We don't need to know someone who's a great artist. We just need someone who's good enough to draw us that. I think I know someone. I should ask them if they could make that picture. That'd be fucking awesome. Just a nice little sketch up. I can't do it. I can't draw for shit.
It's like Superman's in the crowd and he sees her under the desk. Like, what the fuck?
But yeah, we don't. I mean, I think from what we think should be pretty chill. We're guessing. There's always the chance of. I think the biggest thing I'd say that I think we might agree on is that if something did happen. What'd you guys say? It's a fucking
agent of chaos.
Agent of chaos. Someone trying to cause, you know, like not necessarily like someone from the inside is sending someone in. Someone from Biden's team sends someone in.
It's really weird if you're like looking at both sides of the news and shit. Not news, but like both sides of like
nudes.
Yeah, both sides of these social media kind of like platforms and shit like that. You will see that like, oh, these guys got a planned date on this day, but these other guys have a planned date on this day.
Yeah, I like the easiest way to make legislation is out of fear.
Yeah.
Like we saw that with the Patriot Act after 9/11.
Right.
Do you think there's going to be a gun scare and they're going to fucking pass a bunch of gun laws?
No, I don't think so.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
That's the biggest thing that Democrats lose on when they run for office is gun laws. Because even it's like the very far left is the ones that are screaming for gun control. But the even moderate Democrats are gun owners and gun toters.
But Joe Biden has publicly said that he's going to come for your guns.
Yeah, he also said nothing is going to fundamentally change under my presidency to his donors, and he was hot mic'd.
Well, maybe under his presidency, what happens in a year when they deem him crazy? And Kamala Harris is now, fucking in charge of everything.
Like AJ said, though, I think there's too many people on the Democratic side that also want their gun rights, It's just too many people in this country are not going to let too many gun rights is not like a shared idea throughout all the Democrats.
Like some of the division between the right and the left is over abortion, or like gun rights isn't the only thing that divides the right and the left. Like there's
I understand
a million other things.
He's just been said that.
He
also says a lot of things because he's retardedly. I don't know what's wrong with him yet.
Retardedly something wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that guy.
But he does the politician thing where he's speaking to the room when he says shit like that.
Yeah.
But when he's speaking to his donors and he tells them, don't worry, nothing's going to fundamentally change under my presidency. And then that audio gets leaked. It's like, oh, yeah, no, we're going to have the same 4 years, this next 4 years that we had under Obama, under Trump. It's just going to be pitter-patter bullshit, fucking...
Divide.
Yeah, just keep people from agreeing with each other and we succeed.
Pretty much.
It's crazy how little changes through each of the presidents, but shit changes more because of how they just keep trying to get us more pissed off at the other side.
So, okay, you know how they got the Georgia Guidestones, right? And
The what?
The Georgia Guidestones? Have you never heard of...
You're talking about the Church of Mormon, brother?
Is that like when you have to pass something out of your, your urine and it really hurts?
No, the Georgia Guidestones are they tried to make in the United States, tried to make it's in a bunch of different fucking languages and shit like that. These rules that should be set on Earth if anything were to happen, And one of them is that the population should be kept for under 500,000 or something like that.
On the planet?
Yeah, or what? I don't know. Maybe I don't fucking know. But it's weird as fuck. It's
who's in charge of this?
Just
someone decided to write some.
No, I'm pretty sure it's probably the fucking government, dude.
Probably.
Let me look it up really quick.
So they say only 20% of the soldiers on the ground protecting Capitol are Biden supported. Trump supporters are defending them under order.
Have you seen they should defend him because he's the incoming commander.
Exactly.
Chief.
Have you seen the thing where they're going through every fucking, not everything, but every Trump supporting if they have these people like Trump on Facebook or whatever, they go through and they're questioning them and they have to pledge allegiance to Biden now. It's just like what fucking Hitler did with the Wehrmacht.
But is that not something that they do every 4?
No, you don't have to do it every 4 years. You do it when you do it that first time.
No,
when you pledge in, bro.
No, what I'm saying is, so they're pledging their allegiance to the incoming president. Is that not something that someone that signs up for the army has to do every time they?
Yeah, but they also are not getting pulled aside into another room and being questioned over their view of who they wanted for the president before.
You just think it's a little more serious now than just from the beginning saying, I pledge to support president.
They're pulling people that like Donald Trump aside and being like, are you gonna be bringing people into the Capitol, trying to fucking,
Insurrect.
Are you gonna be part of an insurrection? Why is that you signed the pledge at the beginning? Why do they need to fucking do that?
Oh, they're pulling people that have already
Yeah.
done. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were saying they're pulling new recruits aside and being like,
No.
I pledge to support
Yeah, so
President
it
Joe
says
Biden.
every guard is being reevaluated through security.
Reevaluated, and they've also said that they're making fucking they're making a secret so they've like got 2,000 fucking what are they called
Elves?
SS troopers.
pretty fucking much, dude.
That's yeah. No, now
Did you
that
hear about that?
that I understand what you're. No, I haven't heard about it.
Oh.
Dude,
Wait, say that again?
Dude, this last
No.
week I've been so discommunicated
bro.
from everything just because I've had a fucking shit
let me
week.
go here with this
But-
then. So there's these the U.S. Marshals made 2,000 what are they called? National Guard soldiers official U.S. Marshals for the fucking week, just so they can be through this fucking in this thing. It's weird.
So they can be in what thing?
So they
Well,
can,
that could just be to give them extra,
Right.
not what the fuck is
it's
jurisdiction.
The SS, bro. It's the
extra.
SS. Why is
True,
it not,
right?
yeah.
But just for if it's just for this week, that could be strictly just to give them an ability to have a jurisdiction further than what they have currently. Because U.S. Marshals can operate on any state, any federal land, without.
Yeah, but like the thing that makes it like it makes it like what Hitler did to the fucking what's the fucking called the fucking
The Redcoats?
the Reichsmark or whatever fucking
Yeah, they're
Reichswehr.
known more as the Redcoats.
the Reichswehr.
Also-
when you
Wow,
fucking-
Michael, it sounds like you know a little too much about Hitler. Do you have something you want to tell us? Just kidding.
You
Also,
gotta do history.
Woo!
What's up?
Hitler was the word of the day, but I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Funky 2000.
Conky 2000.
Kage
ready to
2000. Time to get drunk.
You know, there's a lot of correlations. It seems like to me.
I agree. That is a wild thing, though. Like, I mean,
It's exactly what he did, bro.
No, yeah. Once I understand what the fuck you were talking about, I was like, oh yeah, 100. Because I was literally texting Matea. I was like, that's my excuse. It's Matea's fault.
Damn it.
But no, I was like,
What do you mean, Michelle? What do you mean, like even Mexico? Like they get Is that what you mean? Like they get jurisdiction? She says over their legionnaires, the reevaluation over their legionnaires, extra in command, even Mexico. I don't know. Explain.
talking about the U.S. Marshals still, because they can go into some foreign countries and
That's what I was thinking.
like in Lost, Kate was arrested in Australia.
Real quick, if everyone at home listening wants to take a shot with the boys for word of the day, feel free. Cheers.
It was
Cheers.
Adolf Hitler.
Cheers. Hitler. Here's to Hitler.
No way. Here's the killing of Hitler. Maybe I don't know. He might be in Argentina.
Here's to Hitler being on the cover of Time magazine. I hate
Really?
Black Velvet.
That was like smoother than normal for
Gross.
me.
Fuck. Yikes, I'll never be. It's smooth. Don't get me wrong. It just tastes like ass. Tastes like I
Ugh.
fucking licked a horse's asshole.
Yeah, Black Velvet is not good for you.
Like if I saw a horse lifting its tail up, the first thing I'm gonna think of is Black Velvet just
So if you
spewing out.
saw a horse lifting its tail up, would you rather have that or a thing of Black Velvet?
Horse's ass.
Yeah, same here.
Really?
Poop. Horse's poop over Black Velvet. 100%.
All right, but not over that other shit we had that one day that I brought.
Oh, the
Scoresby.
Scoresby.
Man, I made it disappear out of my love for you two.
Yeah, thank you. We
Bullshit. You were just like, I'm not going anywhere. Poor.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the store today. I'm just gonna drink some fucking Scoresby.
Pretty sure that's exactly how it went.
Yeah, that's basically how my thought process was. It's like, well, Michael doesn't want this. I don't want this, but it has to disappear.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to keep drinking it. So I did take one for the team.
I will
In all
agree.
honesty, I did take one
agree
for the
with that.
team. It was not a good time drinking that.
I feel like the worse the liquor, the stronger mixer you need. Like if it's a shitty fucking, you got to drink it with like Red Bull or something.
I drink it with
or-
fucking water.
Got some water.
Just-
Fucking A.
Just whiskey and water.
What is
baby.
it? She says, "What's up with the caravans coming from Honduras, like the welcoming party for Biden?"
Yeah, they
Two
were.
parties of over 5,000 immigrants.
They said that like Biden was going to make like a bunch of illegal immigrants legal citizens now.
like for a purpose, or just to make them citizens.
I don't know. They probably voted for him.
Well, that's what I'm. Yeah, is that what it?
Hey, honestly though, we've talked about it before. Like, vet them at the border, and then let them in and fucking put them into society.
I mean,
That's my
at some
approach to
point.
it.
Like, hey, I mean, yes. Be like, I think there should be an easier way to, I would say, become a United States citizen, but they make it very hard. I've known, I know a lot of people that have tried to become United States citizens. They make it very hard.
We were very good friends in high school with an illegal immigrant. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like,
So Michelle says, seeing if Biden is going to honor wall coming down, and I'm guessing that just kind of means the theoretical wall of us allowing more immigrants.
Well,
in.
Donald Trump started a wall. And
Texas is apparently going to build their own wall without the federal government.
no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Which, I mean, like,
They already have
They're-
walls
they're-
down there. Like, what does it matter?
well, the whole thing with, like, people being pissed about us wanting a southern border fucking wall, they have that in Canada.
Yep.
And Canada is, like, the most liberal country in North America. And I'm not saying that's, like, a bad thing, but as liberals in America being pissed that people in America want a southern border wall, when there's a country that's more liberal north of us that has a southern border wall, like, it's what the fuck?
the same thing.
What the fuck are you? Like, they can have it, but we can't because we're America. And what? Like, why? Why?
I understand
why?
that we are a bunch of immigrants.
It's the mixing pot. I get that. Like, I get that.
But
argument.
there should be like I said, there should be an easy way to do it. Not like I don't think
easy-
I think it should be a
Easier.
lot. I think it should be far. I think America should probably be the most easiest country to
it used to be.
immigrate into.
It used to be.
It
you
did.
know.
The questionnaire should be like, okay, name 5 movies Jack Black was in. How much do you love Johnny Depp? Like, shit like that.
Would
should
you
just,
suck his dick in a hospital closet?
If your answer is yes or no, it's correct. That's a trick question. We're just gonna let you off on
No,
that.
but like the immigration system into America, as being the wealthiest country in the world, quote unquote, should be as easy as filling, like Dylan said, filling out a pamphlet and being like, yeah, we'll take you. Like, that's how it used to be,
Right.
And that's how it should be.
Like, if
You get checked by a doctor, just to make sure that you fucking don't have any diseases.
right?
And yeah.
And we talked like in what we called earlier in the show, one of our play episodes, when we were talking about the debacle at the border, which is privated, you can't see it. But maybe if enough people join the Patreon, I'll put it on the Patreon. But
oh, like one of our old episodes.
yeah, like
Which one
one
was
of
that?
the first
Yeah.
5.
The bad ones.
where
Yes.
where we had no idea what we were doing. But and
In my basement at my rental house.
Yeah.
yeah, but we like talked about like where like there needs to be an easier process, because it was when the what was it called, the invasion
Yeah.
is what Trump was calling it, and we're just like, there needs to be an easier process, because a lot of them, like 90% of them, weren't coming from Mexico. There needs to be an easier process to bring people into the country, but it's just a girl worked for me in New York, and she stayed past her visa. Won't say her name,
Say
But-
the name.
but no, because that's like a federal
cute?
crime.
Oh shit.
Oh
no,
yeah,
don't say
she was kind of cute, I guess. I don't, but
Her name's Svetlana.
Well, no, but this was when I lived in New York in 2014 when Russia invaded Crimea,
Oh yeah.
and she was from the Ukraine, and her parents were like, we will not accept you at the airport, and they will send you back. Like, you are not coming back to the Ukraine right now.
Right.
And she applied for political asylum 3 times and got denied 3 times. And they told her, if you apply again, we're going to deport you.
What?
And I was like, how is that a fucking thing? Like, and I had to talk to someone from immigration as her boss. And I was like, yeah, she's a huge part of what we're doing here. Like, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, there's no her fam. Because she told me stuff that she apparently wasn't telling immigration, and I was like, her family's not gonna accept her when they get there. And then she came up to me 2 days later. She's like, my asylum has been denied again, and I was like, how the fuck are you getting denied? Literally, your town was raided by Russian tanks last week. How are you getting denied asylum? Like, how do we, as America, not take people like that in?
We're too busy.
It's hard to tell.
We're too busy fucking, fucking taking oil and fucking fighting countries for profit when we should be fucking actually being the world police like we say we are.
I think what we did. I think what made that wrong. I think what made that wrong was fucking 2001, September 11th, dude. I think that's what made fucking everybody hated fucking people that immigrants right after that, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody hated immigrants right after that.
Right.
In fucking Pearl Harbor, everybody hated the Japanese.
True.
It's they do it. I don't know.
Agents of Chaos.
Michelle
dude.
talked about
Agents
she had a
of
friend
Chaos.
30 years fucking had an elite someone from Italy, legal immigrant, and they had to be a sponsor for their wedding to fucking keep her that shouldn't be a thing. If you want to get married, you shouldn't have to have other people to sponsor your wedding to be like,
I'm single, so
yeah, Michael's single over
One thing
here.
I will say though that made me really happy about that whole situation is the unnamed girl that worked for me in New York. She got married to a U.S. citizen because New York has the same day you can get a marriage license the same day. So if you try to do like in Iowa, I think it's a 3-day waiting period for a marriage license, but in some states you can get it done the same day.
Hey, we got Keegan Emmers in here. Thanks, Keegan, for coming in. He says people have hated immigrants since the beginning of time. I would agree with that 100%.
I mean, who were the immigrants that they hated the most? Is what I want to know.
They hated us the most.
Well, up until 1990 something, the Mormon Bible said that black people were devils that...
I did hear that. I did see that.
Black people were devils that lost the fight against angels, and white people were better than black people, is what the Mormons believed up until 1998, I think.
When I was a little kid, you want to hear... I mean, this is really fucked up.
You were a Mormon. You were in a cult?
No.
Were you in a cult? We've talked about cults, and you're just now...
cults, but this
you're just
isn't a
now
cult.
telling me you were in a cult?
This is really fucked up, okay?
You're in a RuneScape
I've not
server.
really told many people this, but
now you're about to tell the whole world.
I'm about to tell the whole fucking world. Alright. When I was a little kid, I asked my dad, why were black people black? And he told me that when God was spray painting them, he just had them fucking up against the wall like this, with the palms on the wall. And that's why their hands and feet are pink. And that kind of scarred me for life.
Yeah, but your best friend is Chris.
Yeah, well, yeah. Of course my best friend is a black dude, but
it's when you're young and you get told fucking propaganda.
Your fucking dad is telling you fucking propaganda and shit, and it's you don't learn that shit until you fucking move
Was your
somewhere.
dad Mormon?
No.
Michelle's saying that was taken out of the Bible, like their skin's cursed or some shit. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna be... People followed the Bible. That's just... It's sad, but it's damn, dude. People were fucking religious as fuck.
The Mormons didn't follow the Bible. They followed a fucking...
Jacob Smith.
Jacob Smith. And he said that he had a stone that he could see through that let him read the invisible tablets that Jesus himself wrote.
So let me tell you this.
Given to him from Gabriel the Archangel.
Let me tell you this. What if he had a fucking hagstone? Which, do you know what a hagstone is?
No.
It's a stone that's got a natural fucking, circle in it from, over time where from...
Like a crystallation or...
No, just, most of the time they're just, regular fucking stones and they got, just a hole through it,
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because a caveman fucked it.
Probably. I mean, you gotta put a little butter on it.
With their giant olden day caveman dick.
There's if you are a Wiccan, in quotation marks, you would believe that you'd be able to see these things through this hagstone because the hagstone, is you know.
I feel like that's from stories and shit too. That's like bringing back memories, like people, looking through the stone, looking through the circle stone. Yo, I could not tell you.
You guys want to hear a fucking funny story from New York? So, oh man. So when me and Matea first started dating, two of her friends that I'd never met before, like this is the first time I met her friends. We were at what is it called? Lark Fest or something like that. And it was just on Lark Street in Albany, New York. There's blocked off. There were two bands playing, I think. And they were literally selling like tall boys out of ice buckets in the middle of the street.
Well, yeah.
And fucking
lit.
Yeah, two of her friends convinced me because they were wearing all black. They were like, "Yeah, we're Wiccan." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I've never met someone like you before. I was raised Catholic. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?" Like, "Yeah, no, we do seances and stuff like that." And I still, like, to this day, joke about that with Matea.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the fact that AJ looking the way he did and dressing in black. I'm surprised they thought they could pass it over.
Right.
Like AJ'd probably be like, "Yeah, right. Like I'm a fucking warlock. Like get the fuck out of here." Like
I was just a fucking emo.
No one practices Satan more than I do, bitch.
One of the things is though, AJ, you have yet to realize how many Wiccan things are around this house that I have seen.
Hail Satan, bitch.
Yeah, well, I do that on purpose
No,
because
I think
was
it's
inspired
Matea.
by
I don't
them.
think it's you. I think Matea fucking is the chief designer here.
I don't think they were lying, AJ.
Yeah, I just think that you are not the designer.
You think Juanita? You think Juanita ain't no Wiccan shit?
So I'm just gonna look down here.
I killed that bitch with a battle axe.
I'm gonna look down here and say that you did not decorate the rest of your house.
Oh, you think just because of the way the studio looks, I didn't decorate anything?
Lark Fest, Festival of Artists. Michelle must know. Michelle,
Yeah.
also, you say, I know the Mormon religion very well.
Michelle's
Hosted
from
elders
New York,
in my
right?
home.
Isn't Michelle the Great from New York?
I don't know.
Yeah, because
From the Albany area, right? It's been so long since you've been in the chat.
It's been a long time.
Dude.
We're happy to have people back.
We missed you, babe. But you're from the Albany area, aren't you? Yeah, dude, it's fucking lit. It's so cool.
I'm sorry.
It's like downtown Albany, New York. It's such a cool environment.
I don't know why I just had the random thought. Yes, New York, Michelle. It's fucking wild that I was like, damn. How does she?
She's either from. Are you from Buffalo or Albany? I can't, off the top of my head, remember. I know we've.
I was like, man.
I think Buffalo might be. I mean, going way, 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 way off topic to sports ball. I think Buffalo's gonna beat fucking KC.
You think so, dude?
Yeah.
Fucking.
I hope so too, man.
Dude,
guy from our high school soon to be fucking starting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The day I moved back to Iowa from New York was the day that New York got hit by, I think it's the biggest recorded snowstorm. In 2014, it was Buffalo got 7.5 feet in 3 days.
Damn.
And I drove through that shit in a Chevy Cavalier. And I was driving past the Bills Stadium, and a fucking state trooper, or Mountie, I don't know what the fuck they call them in New York. I don't remember. I got pulled over by one and breathalyzed by one, but I don't remember what the fuck they call themselves.
Mounties are Canadians.
But he breathalyzed me. Or not that time.
He kissed you.
That was the other time.
He said, "I can taste the liquor on your mouth, boy."
No, but I was driving on because the interstate was shut down. The interstate was shut down, and I was driving through Buffalo, New York, and I drove past the Bills Stadium. Like 3 blocks later, I had to get gas. I helped some lady push her car out of the parking lot. Got back in my Cavie, fucking rolled back down the county road, and a state trooper looked at me, and he was just like, no.
You're from Iowa?
Also, Michelle says, "Oh, my handsome men," and that is way too generous to call us handsome. Yeah. First off, but she says she lives 15 minutes from Lark Street, so that's kind of crazy.
Oh, so Albany, yeah, that's very, Very
Dude,
probably close.
That's weirdly close.
Michelle,
Very-
let me ask you: have you ever met a guy who dresses in all black, looks goth, and wears a shirt that says, "What fuck pussy something"? What's your shirt?
Smoke weed, eat pussy, hail
Smoke,
Satan.
yeah, smoke weed, eat pussy, hail Satan. If you've ever seen that
I mean,
T-shirt on the
you're
street, that was our
probably-
boy
You
AJ.
guys are
You've
saying
probably
Mattea
seen that.
decorated our house, and I have that shirt. So
I mean,
Yeah,
it's New York. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on.
I think AJ, if anything, would be more. AJ's the guy that'd be leading the fucking church of fucking Satan, saying, "You guys
Dude,
get on your
I've
knees and pray,
asked-
bitch.
I've asked to lead the church.
Get on your knees and pray, bitch.
I was like, hey, I'm willing to move to LA if I can lead the Church of Satan.
Read my unholy Bible, you sons of bitches." So, I just the idea of a Southern Satanist just gets me going. I think even more than just the idea of what we've been making fun of Southerners for, but.
Dude, honestly though, between that and like a what the fuck are they called? The heel priests? Is that what they what the God, what the fuck? We talked about it in Jonestown. I can't remember what the fuck the name is. The preachers are like, you don't have cancer anymore because Jesus is righteous. Like those guys.
Cultists.
Well, yeah, but what the fuck are the priests called? They're called I don't know, man.
Cult leaders. I don't know.
Yeah, but either way, like that mixed in with Satan, 100% happening in Hollywood Boulevard right now.
Pray to Satan,
Calling
bitch.
it. Pray Satan, bitch. They fly in Joe Exotic every fucking weekend. It's like,
Burn your Bibles, bitches. Get on your knees and pray to Satan, you stupid bitches.
you want to blame someone? Blame that bitch down in Florida, Carol Baskins. That bitch.
That stupid bitch, Carol Baskin, probably is a Christian. That stupid bitch.
That bitch.
Michelle, you say no. I work a lot nights. Protestants. I'm sorry. I can't read well.
Protestants?
I don't know. She says, no, I work a lot nights. Protestants. Are you trying to say you work as a prostitute most nights? I can't tell. I'm sorry. That's.
I don't think Lark Street is a good area for that. It's very,
No, I work.
Dude, me and Mattea yeah, she works at a, oh my God, I can't remember. Michelle, you've left us for too long. I can't remember what you do for a living. You've told us before. Shit.
She hates Satanists. We're not actually Satanists, Michelle. Don't hate us. We don't actually like the devil.
Yeah, look, over Dylan's shoulder, there's a picture of the Virgin Mary and the Archduke Danny DeVito.
She works for GE, General Engineering, right?
General Electric.
Electric?
Yeah.
God, why did I think it was engineering?
I don't know, man. We missed you.
Yeah,
bitch.
We missed you, bitch. We love you, bitch.
Literally, like, the last, like, five episodes ago is the last time she tuned in. I was like, oh, man, we haven't had Michelle the Great.
I was thinking that the other day too.
Yeah, I literally.
Dude, I think
I've
about
thought
all our
about it.
fucking. I think about all our fucking. People
all
that
the
tune in,
people
bro.
that used
It's
to
fucking
tune in.
weird.
Everyone that listens to the audio of the podcast on their way to work and shit like that, like, we love you, but we love the people that tune into the live show more.
Dude, because
Like-
they give us stuff to talk
like a
about.
lot
It's
more.
dope. I
It's
love
like,
it.
It's like family. I know Michelle's probably. I gotta say, Michelle, you might be the fucking most tuned in viewer I think throughout our podcast career. Unless it's my girlfriend, because she has to, or else I'll break up with her if she doesn't tune into my
you'll
show.
Go home and be like, you move out, bitch.
Thank you, Michelle. She says she watched our show other times. Dude, we love the fucking support, man. We want to do this. It would be someday to do this full time would be sicker than fuck.
Yeah.
You know? Who wouldn't want to watch a show with people drinking beers and getting fucked up and then like uncensored,
Talking
you know?
about shit.
Uncensored.
Uncensored is the best part.
You know how many other podcasts I watch that fucking just are so fucking PG? I'm like, dog, just say fuck. Well, I mean, some do, but just say fuck. I love
it one
Satan.
time.
Say hail Satan. I want to sacrifice a lamb in the middle of the street. You
this
see?
is a little weird for me.
Our logo is
Then
literally,
get outta here.
Our logo is literally the Pornhub logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not giving a fuck.
I feel like we need to blow that up. We need to make it bigger
it
so you
does
can
need to be
see
bigger.
it. So we can see it
Don't
on
know
the.
how to make it.
Can't you like control fucking zoom in or
I don't
something?
know. Somebody was also talking about how
I think it
bad
will
our
because
fucking
it's set
intro
on
song
a-
is. So if you think our intro song is bad, we need.
Oh, Matea's here too. She says my Joe Exotic accent is on point. It really, actually, Matea,
Who's
it's not
Joe
a
Exotic accent?
It's not a Joe Exotic accent. It's more of a Southerner
It's
who
a
is an
character.
abusive.
It's Joe Exotic.
But it's a Southerner who is abusive to their partner. Not saying it's a guy or girl. I like to imagine that I'm a girl saying it to her pussy husband. You know, like,
Bitch.
go mow the lawn, bitch. Get on the grill and make me a steak, bitch.
Damn.
Take off my socks, bitch. I'm ready for bed.
Pick me up some Marlboros on your way home, you stupid bitch.
Virginia Slims, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh god.
So are you guys... I don't know. I'm, like, ecstatically excited for the inauguration speech.
I mean,
The speech is gonna be fucking wonky.
I think,
because
yeah.
he's gonna be doing a whole lot of
Pausing. Yeah.
and so my leg hurts.
He's gonna be like pointing his finger, like, could you rewind that? Like, I you guys were going too fast. I can't read that fast. I don't know.
It's gonna be fucking wonky.
Well, we've talked about it on the show before, too, is like we're excited about, I say we're because, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're excited about the exposure of the shit that the government has been doing over the last 4 years being out there, and there's not going to be an excuse of the Trump presidency anymore.
Right. I think that's a big.
So
it's a big
let me
thing.
ask you this: is there gonna be fucking the same amount of prowess, I guess, from the liberal side, the left side, I guess, that that there has been the last 4 years on what's going on in the government?
There's not going to be an election investigation. I'm calling it right now. There's not going to be an investigation.
I think
You mean-
I think there will be.
Are you talking about you think that people are just gonna because like with Trump they were just laying shit
They were just
on
laying
and
on
trying
him
to
because
just trying
they-
to say
Like,
whatever
you're
they
talking
could.
on Russiagate
I'm
stuff.
talking.
like,
I'm talking more of like, oh, Trump did this, Trump did that.
Right, we
You
don't- we don't
are
wanna
they-
raise
are they
that-
just gonna let? Are they just gonna let Biden slide through?
No,
because
no,
you don't
no,
think so?
not at all. I mean,
I think a lot of people will.
the mainstream media will.
I think
That's what I'm saying.
But I like the
controls
idea
a lot
that
of people's minds.
the Trump supporters hopefully with this are now like hopefully it's like it opened like AJ says once Trump is not the president, even like Biden supporters can no longer say that this shit's fucked up because of our president's fucked up.
They for fucking 4 years, I bet you they will say, "Oh, we're just trying to fix Trump's mistakes."
No, because after 1 year, people are going to start asking, what haven't you fixed yet? Like, why? Like, because the Democrats own the House, the Senate, and the presidency right now. Mm-hmm. They don't have the Supreme Court, but they're going to be asked, like, if they take more than a year to quote unquote fix his mistakes, it's going to be, well, why the fuck didn't you do it? Because they have 2 years to do this. They're just going to be
Before anybody's elected, yep.
and it's going to be, why the fuck are you not doing it right now? Like, why are you not fixing the mistakes? And if they take more than 2 years, and then after the 2 years, they be like, oh, well, we're fixing the mistakes. It's like, you have no excuse to not fix the mistakes, quote unquote mistakes. You have no fucking excuse.
Matea says that she thinks Camilla is going to speak a lot more during this fucking inauguration than Joe Biden will.
I mean, if Biden
Probably,
does,
from what we know, Biden can't talk for more than like fucking 5
Right.
minutes.
if Biden doesn't have something to read, like that's probably why he does so well in certain areas. Like they tell him first of all what he's going to be questioned about, and then he has a prepared speech, and I'm not gonna lie, like the guy when he has When he has a speech written out. Sorry, play it one more time.
Let's do push-ups, man.
Oh yeah. Let's do push-ups, man.
Dog-faced pony soldier.
You dog
I got
face.
that one too, but
You're a dog-faced pony soldier. Like Biden can't. He like a public like. That's what sucks about the president is that like they can read a script really well and read it so well that it looks like they're saying it from the heart. And that's what Biden has gotten off of. But when you put him on the spot and you put him in front of actual people who come and ask him actual questions, he does not know how to fucking answer. He freaks out. He fucking like the video of him in the talking to the like I don't know if it's a union worker, but
the contest.
No, I don't know if it's him, but they're in a shop and he asks him a question and says, well, like he's accusing Joe of something. I can't remember what. And Joe's like, no,
take away our guns.
You're lying. You're lying. You are not. Like, you're lying.
No, it was a girl. She's like, oh, yeah, I voted a few times. And he was like, no, you've never voted. You're a liar.
Lying dog-faced pony soldier.
That's the one it is.
Is that what it's from?
That's exactly what it is. Yep.
like, you never voted before. You lying dog-faced pony soldier.
You lying dog-faced pony soldier, bitch.
So the thing man.
Who let this bitch in here?
It's just like, who's gonna...
I looked up like Studio Dog was gonna come in and I was like, what the fuck?
Who decides though? Like, I don't know. It just the media is gonna be totally different, biased on this.
It already is. Like after the election day, like
bro,
Tucker Carlson, like the headline Fox News show was, "Yo, fuck Trump," blah 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 blah. Like,
yep. It's really weird how like they're pushing his agenda and he's like not even inaugurated yet.
Well, so AT&T owns, and I'm not saying this because I don't want you guys to sponsor us at some point, but AT&T owns 7 major news channels, and then Disney now owns the other fucking 2. And guess what? AT&T and fucking Disney, or Time Warner Cable, I guess, have made a deal that now all 8 major news networks are under the same company now. And so just honestly though, I was surprised that they let Tucker Carlson say some of the shit that he said.
They needed him to divide, bro. Like it's you think they want everybody on the same side, but they don't. They want them to be divided, bro.
Oh, 100%.
How much easier is it?
It would be easier for them to get everyone on the same side than it would be to put up this facade of division when the same company is doing it.
I think the facade of division is the biggest thing they have right now, dude.
It all goes back to Project Mockingbird.
Michelle says for Biden, he says he gets inaugurated, then views the military parade, then him and Kamala lay wreath at unknown soldier grave.
That means fucking.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't she like an escort? Is that like...
No, okay. Well, she wasn't an escort. She was...
full dancer.
No, she was like a law student. I might be remembering this wrong. She might have been decorated at that point, but she slept her way up to District Attorney General of LA County, and that's when she passed the law that put a lot of black people in jail. Yeah. She's not like, and the fact that they even had her on the Breakfast Club still just blows my mind. And when she is the charge that she put black people in jail for, as far as possession of marijuana, is just insane, because she literally goes, "Oh, I'm not sure how to answer the question whether or not I smoke marijuana, but I am Jamaican," and then she just like laughs hysterically. Right. Is fucking insane.
Right.
And that's the vice president.
That's crazy that the Democrats have probably fucking imprisoned more black people than...
Dude, it's the worst interview Charlemagne the God has ever done.
Oh, it was horrible, dude. But
he just let her get away with everything. It's like, why?
It's because they're trying to promote this fucking black unity, dude, and it's not that. It's like, we gotta be unified in our moralities, and not with fucking these. I don't know. They're trying to just do it with color, dude. And it's fucked up.
I've heard the same thing from people that have worked for me over the last year that are not white people.
Dude, my best friend is fucking a black dude. Fucking been to prison, been to fucking, you know, like, got this fucking whatevers, man. But it's like, dude, it's not, he don't follow the fucking mainstream media.
Dude, all the people that have worked under me have, like, not white people, because the white people suck, but because they don't work for shit. But
dude, they kind of are entitled. I'll tell you that, dude.
Oh no, I 100% agree with that.
And it's a generational thing. It's definitely a generational thing.
The not white people that work under me.
I don't even think it's a non-white person thing. I think it's a generational thing.
Well, what I'm saying is I have such more of like a camaraderie with them.
Yeah.
And like they get like what you were saying. It's not a white black thing. It's we need unity.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been told by a lot. Like the only people that I've made friends with in my last job, as like me being their superior, me being their boss, and them being my subordinates, I haven't made a single fucking white friend doing that. But I've made a lot of not white friends doing that. Like, it's just like...
Is Bosnia white? Would you consider that white?
Well, I didn't work with any Bosnians.
I do, though. I work with a few Bosnians.
I think they're considered Asian.
White? Or no,
Eastern
American
European.
citizens.
Eastern European?
I think that's a big thing. It's not really... Sometimes it's not so much the race. Sometimes it's really just... Like, I get what you mean, but, people of our color in our town, our city of Cedar Falls, which is predominantly, like, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but, like...
Western Americans.
The white people in our city are fucking, like, stuck up.
Not even that, dude. The white people, the black people, the Mexicans, everybody in our cities are fucking stuck up, bro. It's the people that aren't... The people that are not westernized are fucking really good workers. And it's fucked up that you get people... And I think it might be, like, maybe because of, like, how much money people make. And, like what we were bringing up earlier. But I think that people in the Western culture think that they are worth more than what they are actually worth.
Yeah, agreed.
You know?
Yeah, 100%.
But these people that are, you know, from, like, you know, third world countries, I wouldn't even call them third world countries. Other countries, you know, that...
aren't we a third world country?
Fuck, we should
aren't
be.
We close?
The fact that we're not is fucking blowing my mind on a day-to-day basis.
Well, it's because we have so much economy, you know. California is like the fucking number 5 economy in the world, you know. But it's like, I think that it's the Western culture that it makes it. It's like, oh, you don't have to work for shit. Your daddy and mommy will fucking have it for you until you learn.
Like, oh, you don't have to care about the job you're doing now because you're going to go to school and you're going to be a doctor someday.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about your jobs now. Fuck off now.
You want.
Yeah, you're going to be a doctor someday.
Western culture also fucking divides people so fucking...
Yeah,
like, if you're...
definitely.
Like, Western hemisphere culture is what...
What do we say that Western culture is the... I'm not saying this is it. I just am asking you guys, because I don't fucking know shit about shit, but... Is that like, would that be considered like the middle class versus the lower class? Is the Western civilization who thinks they're way up here?
What people say Western culture,
but really they're fucking right next to lower class and they don't realize it.
I would say that too. That's a good explanation.
Not race, but the fucking
it's
Western.
Not a good explanation. It was a bad
close one. A close one.
But yeah,
it works.
That works.
Yeah, no, like Western culture is like. It's so strictly Western culture across the board is described as like Christian-based culture, all that shit.
Yeah,
and it's from like looking deep into it, it's like not analyzing what the fuck someone has gone through to get where they are. Like it's a status quo. Kind of culture.
It's a status quo culture. It's not even religion based.
It's like fucking 8 Mile, dude. Fucking Eminem telling dude, don't judge me because you don't know the fuck I've been through.
The thing about it is, though, I did go to Detroit, and I looked up where Eminem's from.
Yeah, we all know that.
And he was not from a motherfucking trailer park.
It's common knowledge, but
What a
it's
bitch.
still like the 8 Mile message sends a
Yeah,
message
exactly.
itself. But
I mean, I know a lot of people that lived in trailer parks, and I know a lot of people that have grown from
yeah,
that.
we're all
own
really
houses.
good friends with someone that did.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And yeah, who, you know, it's like someone might not be in the best position of their life, but they're honestly where they're at and where they came from. They're so much further ahead. Like we say, like with people in debt that are so in debt.
I'm proud of that kid, the way he ended up.
Yeah,
You know
me
what I'm
too,
saying?
dude. Like fucking where he's
All
at
of
now.
them. If you think about it, all of them.
Because we have common sense, I feel like, through our group, no matter where you came from and how shitty you thought someone was. It's like, dude, now that we're all adults, everyone seems to be doing... Like, I trust that all my friends are not, like,
We
in
all
a bad spot. Because we wouldn't hang out with them. If you're going to be a shithead and just let yourself go to waste, like, we're not going to be friends with you.
Yes, but, you know, it's also... I feel like that we're friends with these people enough to be like, if something's happening in their life... that we'd be able to, like, sense it, you know?
And
we're all
motivate.
friends. Yeah, you know, we're
Like,
all friends.
Like, all my friends
enough.
who do shit motivate me to do more shit. You know, it's... I
Like,
don't
one
know.
person I would just say I haven't seen in a while is fucking Nick, and I think we need to fucking try to get a hold of him.
Yeah, I guess I gotta take that back and say maybe we do have some friends who need a little bit of help.
You know, bro? Like, I'm just gonna
Sorry,
say that right
dude.
now. Like...
Wait, not necessarily that we know it's bad. I just don't
It
know what's
may
going
not- it
on
may
in the
not be
life.
bad,
I just
but
don't know
I've
what's
heard from
going
him
on
in
in
a
the
while.
life. You know, it's like it makes you worried. You know,
And
we care. We care about our homies.
Dirty, but fuck, dude, I care about that kid still.
It
Yeah,
sucks that
I
it's
feel
like
the same way.
It sucks
You know?
that, like, I think a tight group of friends, you can see people who are struggling. Like, every one of my friends, I think, is in some way not living to how they should be. Even like you guys and people who have good jobs and shit and stable lives.
I ain't
It's
got
like
no job right
it's
now.
like yeah, this shit is like, yeah, people might be living enough to be comfortable, but it's like it doesn't mean anyone is living safe. We don't have safe income. We don't have enough money in our pockets. Like,
Right.
I don't know. We just fucking... It makes me, like we say, when people realize that Trump was not the issue, hopefully it adds more people to the cause that says, it's not Trump, it's not fucking Biden, it's not Obama.
It's our government.
It's Nancy Pelosi. Fucking get Nancy Pelosi the fuck out of there.
That's what I think they're trying to fucking hide from so fucking bad right now, is that it's fucking Congress. It's the Senate. It's the House. What the fuck power... You know, really does Donald Trump and Joe Biden have? Not very much. They can do executive decisions.
Bro, 4 and 8
like,
years, you ain't gonna do jack shit. What
Bro,
do you think's gonna happen with
they
someone? Like, it doesn't... It's
As
not gonna
opposed
do
to
jack
fucking
shit.
28
So
years.
let me
40
let me
years,
tell you
like,
this:
what?
if you were to look up the definition of president, you know, why is this guy presiding over the land that the fucking King of England had given to us, you know, a long time ago?
We still pay taxes to them.
We still play tax. It's just a fucking show, bro.
yeah.
It's just a show. So
Dog
it
and
seems
pony,
like
baby.
we're free.
And like,
Dog
dude,
and pony, baby.
and
Yeah,
the people that are supposed to be our fucking, like, the progressive fucking Democrats who are supposed to be making moves in this country, doesn't fucking feel like moves are being made at all.
No, ain't shit happening.
Ain't shit happening. Ain't shit being said. Ain't shit being led. If I were one of those progressive people in the government, I would fucking step down out of my position and tell everyone,
Bro,
shit's not happening here.
Let me tell you,
this is not working out.
Have you seen how many people have been stepping down? Did I send that in the fucking
But-
chat?
oh, what were
Well,
they-
it's
what were they
four
stepping?
cabinet members stepped down.
This was more on the worldwide scale, I guess, is what I sent.
But I don't get that.
I-
Like, what's the correlation between all them? I thought maybe they all had, like, sex scandals or something, or like they all were in someone's black book
They're
or
banging
something.
someone in Bali.
I don't know.
Well, they're all
Yeah.
you know, high level government officials that have been having coups going against them. You know, I guess, is that the word coup? A
Yeah.
coup.
Yeah,
Qualms.
A coup.
A coup.
Having qualms.
scheme,
Do you have
a
qualms with me? No,
Yeah,
I don't
a
have
scheme-
qualms
a
with you.
scheme.
You know,
coup,
it's
yeah.
like
Coup.
that dude that was running for one of the presidents in fucking, what was it, Algeria or something like that. The military raided his home and fucking wouldn't let him stay there anymore because they were trying to fucking keep people.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, a lot of shit's fucking getting weird right now.
Yeah, it's a weird time.
Yeah, I just
We got some New World Order vibes.
I just
People are
wanna-
exactly.
let me get out of this fucking little weird shit's going on, you know?
People are realizing it and making it doesn't matter how many times Facebook is going to shut down a group because Facebook's fucked and Twitter's can be even if Twitter tries to silence someone, it doesn't even matter because the amount of voices
people will come out.
The amount of voices, like them shutting people up, like banning, like in my mind, when Twitter bans Donald Trump's Twitter account, to me that doesn't mean that, like, it doesn't mean that people are going to be like less informed, and people are if anything are going to look into that more and be like, why?
Right.
Even on the other side, they're going to be like, wow,
why did they shut him down?
Yeah,
exactly.
There's going to be a lot of people have been like, good, and I'm like, what do you know? What the fuck do you know that you're saying good that he got banned from Twitter? What the fuck do you actually know
if
that
you
people
don't
are getting
believe
banned?
the shit that he is posting, why does it even matter?
Exactly. It doesn't matter. It's a platform. People are allowed to post on a platform.
Is it a platform?
No, it's not, because they're banning people. If in people's idea of Trump inciting riots, if you're a private platform and you want to say that like we talked about last episode, how if that broke your TOS, like, that's fine. But people who get banned, like our buddy Michael here, for posting shit that's like you're sharing information. You're not out here calling people to arms to come and raid a fucking building or anything. You're not doing jack shit, and you're getting banned left and right on Facebook.
Bro, I've been banned multiple times.
Yeah,
Michael's the foot soldier.
It was literally like 3 or 4 days. It was between our last episode, wasn't it? That you sent us the picture that you got banned again.
It was like literally 2 days.
Yeah,
later.
it was. Yeah, dude. It was a fucking 36-hour ban.
It was like Thursday last week.
Some stupid ass shit.
And it's like, it's so stupid. It's like, hopefully people are saying good, you know, people shouldn't be fucking
It's really
doing
fucked
that.
up though, because when I got banned the first time, it was fucking like a week or 2 weeks before the election. So I could not share anything about, you know, election fraud or anything like that going on.
It's wild.
They had banned me because they knew that this is, you know, what the fuck is going on?
And it says, I like to think that I have a warning rant station law, warning Americans of the shadowed issues we are facing. I think that's kind of, shadowed issues are like,
it's just
that's
cyber
everything.
stuff.
Like the shadowed issues are the most important issues we should be actually unveiling, but really no one fucking cares. People like,
it's all cyber.
What's crazy to me is if people went after Biden for being a fucking pedophile, that'd be one thing, but that's just another thing that people wouldn't be focusing on the actual importance of what's going on. But people don't even look at that.
Biden gets fucking turned out and get kicked out, and then they got Kamala Harris, which, you know, is just as bad as having Mike Pence in there. You know,
I mean, Kamala Harris did get ripped apart in front of most of America by Tulsi Gabbard.
So Kamala Harris has a .03 approval rating when she was trying to become a president. Why is she the fucking vice president?
No, it's
because she helped put a bunch of black.
Is it because of her skin color?
No, it's politics.
She put a bunch of black people in jail. She was part of the. She was a part of the machine, dude. She was a cog.
I just don't understand it.
It was insane that's happening, and Biden too. Like how is it that we have so many people of color that have had family members and friends affected by the prison system that aren't informed enough of who actually put them there?
Yeah,
that's what's fucked up. Is that people
blame Bush and Trump.
People don't know who to blame. I think that's the big thing, is people just don't know who the fuck to blame. And I totally get it. I totally get it that they are trying to smoke screen the whole situation of who's behind what. And it's crazy how good of a job they've done, because it's so easy to find out that information.
Yeah, with the access to information, it's fucking insane.
She is a mini Pelosi, dude. Fuck yeah. Next thing we know, Kamala Harris is going to take...
Talk about bigger Pelosi.
I mean, yeah, was Pelosi a part of the whole prison system thing? Was she... I mean, I'm sure she had her hands in it. Yeah.
I mean,
but it was like Biden and fucking...
Biden and Clinton.
Clinton, yeah.
Co-wrote the bill.
Uh-huh.
The Crime Bill Act, or what the fuck was it? Yeah,
and
Crime Bill.
Who did we say before put that into place? Wasn't it? It wasn't JFK, was it? Or
no.
that he was fighting the mobs, right? He turned on the mobs of like New York and shit. Who else was it that put fucking... Was it Reagan? I can't remember. I thought another president or prior was...
Reagan. I don't...
Who?
Something about cooling.
Something Calvin Coolin. I don't know, but it's like, bro, these Democrats that are trying to like try it that you think you're voting for.
Yeah.
Like, how can you hate like so one guy that
like, how do you fucking live in inner city Chicago and still vote Democrat at this point?
There's a guy who's talking about policies too. Even like a policy, I think Trump was one of the videos he put up was him going on. What is it that you do? Omegle, like the random video chat. And what he'd do is he'd wave a Biden sign and wait till someone comes along and says, yes, like Biden, that's our man. And he's like, you guys mind if I like talk to you about like a policy of Biden's? And they're like, yeah, like hell yeah. And he's like, so there's this policy that is going to help get a lot of people out of prison, like a certain number, and these low charges are going to be dropped, and it's going to help people who are in prison rejoin society and stuff like that. And they're like, oh yeah, no, that's fucking awesome. And then he puts on a Trump hat and he goes, and actually that is a policy that Trump was working on, so basically go fuck yourself. And it's like people just don't fucking see that Biden's the one who put him there. Biden would never make a policy like that because he's probably making buku bucks off of the private prison system.
He doesn't want his fucking kids to grow up in a racial jungle.
Oh, Coolidge. Even, dude, Michelle. Oh, Calvin Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge. I didn't know. I didn't hear you.
I was trying to scream at y'all.
I had no idea what the fuck you were saying. You were very far away. But, dude, fucking Biden was audio clipped in the fucking early 90s. Just on the House Senate floor being like, it's not my mom, it's not my daughter. I don't want them to be a victim to these predators. And it's the same shit that happened with Hillary Clinton when she called black drug dealers super predators. Like,
yeah. But the thing about Hillary Clinton, though, is she has a lot of hot sauce she eats every day.
Yeah, she brought her own to the breakfast club.
Yep, she brings her own hot sauce.
The thing about it is, I know a lot about that because I bring mine every day to work.
Someone's just got to have hot sauce, and that's why I like Hillary Clinton, because she's so relatable that she brings her own hot sauce.
You think that's what it was?
Grandma. Dude, she's everyone's grandma.
I'm just trying to be your grandma. I got the hot sauce.
Like, you got to help her down the stairs, or else she'll have a seizure and fall.
Was it Hillary Clinton?
Oh, Michelle heard Mike in the back.
Oh, no shit. Thank you, Michelle.
Damn,
I was yelling.
Even I couldn't hear that shit. I tried to take my headphone off. Huh? Dude.
I didn't try that hard.
Sometimes you just got to talk to your boys while they're taking a piss. No one wants to be away from the episode that long, you know?
I can hear you guys talking. I'm like, oh, I know this one.
Someday we're all going to be doing the podcast on toilets, and they're going to be comfy as hell. It's going to be like a lazy boy.
It sounds like a lot of work.
This is someday. Someday, AJ. It's not today, not next year.
It's going to be a lot of work on my part.
Dude, we're going to pay someday. We're going to pay people to do it. This is 5 years down the road. We're going to be sitting on fucking lazy boy toilets.
Do they have like recliners?
Yes.
Oh, I want one.
And Senties, so if someone takes a mean shit while we're doing the podcast.
I mean, you are in the position, dude. You are in the position.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys got much more that we want to...
We're gonna have a good...
It's gonna be...
Good episode next week.
Next week is gonna be a good one.
Next week, if anything happens in DC this week, we're gonna be talking about that. If not, hopefully Nikola Tesla is gonna be the.
Didn't we do a Nikola Tesla episode?
No, I don't think we have.
We've mentioned him before.
It'll be a fun
and
episode.
And the Baron Trump is a time traveler.
Yeah, I don't know. I need a little bit longer to get ready on that one. You need to tell me exactly which week we're doing that one.
I think
let's just do it.
Next week.
Let's
get
shoot
ready for it to be next week.
I mean, next week is after the inauguration.
Yeah, I mean we could.
Yeah, if nothing happens,
even if nothing happens, there's gonna be something that happens.
All right, well then we'll plan on the first week of February. How about that?
We'll figure it out.
February 31st.
What? There's no 31st of February, my brother.
Oh.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was a great time. It was a great deal. Michelle, thank you so much for coming back. Mateo, if you're still watching, thank you. Keegan, if you're still watching.
Michelle, I felt abandoned without you on the show for the last
it's so nice to
2 months.
Another voice in you, even if it's typed.
Yeah. But
someday we're gonna have a call system, and we're gonna have Michelle just get on.
Yeah,
get on
we'll
the
get
line.
We'll get the red phone.
A red phone.
Oh yeah,
the red phone.
Michelle will be someday. We'll get her on here. We'll figure something out.
But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you follow us on Twitter at WRKPod, on Instagram at WRKPodcast. And yeah, hit up the Patreon page, patreon.com/WRKPod. And
you can find it all on our website.
You can find it on our website WRKPodcast.com. You can follow me and Dylan both on Twitch. Dylan's Garden, or twitch.tv/Dylan's Garden.
Your boy doesn't have
all
one.
capital Dylan's lowercase garden.
DYLANS, by the way.
And you can follow me on Twitch on twitch.tv/Pastorel. You can't follow Michael anywhere but home.
Yes,
follow him.
He's very bad at video games, so you don't want to watch him.
Yeah, we're all really bad at video games. But we're more than excited to start streaming games, and that's fun.
Streaming everything.
I need to put our Twitch handles on our fucking website.
Dude, we want someday we're gonna have our whole lives. Like, we're gonna be the next Kardashians, okay? we almost look like them. Like, we almost look like them.
Yeah.
We're fat as shit and long hair and
Courtney, Kim, Chloe.
Wait, why do I gotta be Kim? I want to be Courtney.
Okay, Courtney.
Wait,
I'll
which
be
one's
Kim. I want to be with Kanye. That's chill.
I'm down. I like Courtney.
that's the lit life. Okay, so
You are
Courtney,
Chloe.
Kim, Chloe.
No, I want to be Kim. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Courtney.
But yeah, we'll catch you next week in another juicy episode of the WRK podcast where we ask the questions by the end of the day.
Who really knows?
Who really
Oh,
knows?
damn it, AJ. Come
Thanks,
on.
boys.
It's supposed to be
No, I wanted to give it to you guys.
It's supposed to
I
be a
wanted
group
to give
effort.
it to you guys.
I liked it.
Thank you, Michelle, for joining us, too. We love
Thanks
you.
to everybody
Thanks,
for joining
Michelle.
us.
And join us next week.
Dude, Mondays at like 6.
Monday. Live in the
Mondays
Who Really
whenever
Knows
we're live.
podcast studio.